So I'm underway again from Inishbofin, where I've spent a week and a half at anchor. Dave and my mum joining me after some of that time, and I'm underway to Galway Harbour, Port Galway. So I've never been in there before, so this will be exciting. It's 9:30 on the 18th of May, Saturday the 18th of May, and it's roughly 13-hour passage, so I'll be getting in 10 or 11 at night tonight. But the tidal gate at the port doesn't open until 1:20, so I'll have a bit of a wait outside, but I think there's a pontoon there that I can wait at. So all good really. Saying goodbye to Inishbofin. It's been a really fun few days. And now I have to do the reverse of what I did on the way in, which is navigate out this little cut, quite a low tide. Island Sound, just south of Inishbofin. The wind's moderated somewhat. It's a little bit gusty, but it's probably gusting 5, maybe gusting 6 at the moment. A full sail up because we're dead downwind, and she's handling it fine. Yeah, grey enough all day, but it's dry, and yeah, we're going well. Coming up to Slyne Head. Should be useful. Here it is with its distinctive lighthouse. From another angle there's 2 towers visible, presumably an older lighthouse as well, but from this angle I think the other tower is actually directly behind it, and as we go around we'll see the second one. It's a distinctive headland from the sea, Slyne Head. Definitely freshening up, and it's forecast to freshen into the afternoon up to 4-6, so I'll be glad to get around behind this headland. I'm glad I'm going this way around it and not the direction this dude is going, because it's going to be a really bumpy wild ride once he gets around that headland, and the full force of the wind is right up his nose. Similar size to Sapphira actually, maybe a little bigger. It looks really like meeting myself actually, it's weird. Gee, of course there's far more reef than I am going up into it. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot of work to work the way up. Maybe they're going to Clifton. Beautiful boat. Towing her dinghy behind her, that's brave. It's only a small little punt though. But they're single-handed. It's hard to see. There's definitely one person on board. Universal wave. The sun's trying to come out, which is lovely. Might be quite a nice afternoon sailing. These are the kind of most offshore of the rocks that are all around the bay. The bay's containing roundstone and a few other places along the Connemara coast, so they're quite a long way offshore. They're 3-4 miles off, but then I could have gone inside them, but it just would require quite attentive navigation, and I'm just in the mood to let the boat sail herself today, so I've just decided to go offshore of them and save myself the hassle of navigating through all that. On the way back out I might stop into some of these bays, so I might venture inside, but today, like I did last time I came down here when I was going to Kilronan on Inishmore, stay outside all the rocks. So I've just activated my inReach. I haven't been using the inReach obviously over the winter, so now I'm on the move again. I'm going to be using it more. It's nice for people to be able to track me. My AIS isn't working, so just got a big fright there as these lads came up beside me. It's funny, last time I sailed this route to the Aran Islands, I had dolphins exactly this spot as well. Let's just hang out off the rocks over here. There's a guy missing a fin there. So we are just come around the Scared Rocks. We're off Namakan Reef, and yeah, we're coming up to the to overlapping on the inside of the Aran Islands. The sea is getting flatter and flatter as we get more and more into the shelter of the coastline of Connemara. And we have about 33 miles to go, so we're a little over halfway there. Yeah, the wind's dying a bit here now as I'm kind of coming by Golem Island. I think it's Golem. Is it an island? Headland. Yeah, I think the proposed small craft warning is really more for offshore of this area, because it's just so sheltered here from the mountains of Connemara. So all calm now, and yeah, motoring. It's a long way to motor. I got 30 miles. I mean, it's doable, but I'd rather sail, obviously. Maybe the wind will fill back in later on. Sunny. A massive ship coming up behind me, possibly going to Galway as well. Interesting. Not a huge amount of wind, and what is there is now kind of coming from the southeast, so we're close hauled, but it's not very strong, so it's helping us out a little bit. The hills of Connemara, the mountains of Connemara, have kind of given way now to sort of a more low-lying hill as we come in towards the city. So looking south again, the separation between the three Aran Islands are more clear now. Inishmore, Big Island; Inishman, Middle Island; and Inisheer, East Island. All of them not very imaginatively named. And yeah, that cruise ship that passed a while back, I assumed was going into Galway, but they're kind of made straight for the coast of Clare down there. I don't know if this will come out, but the sun is shining on the rocks of the Burren. I don't think there's anywhere for them to stop there, unless they're going to unload people on launches into the Burren for a couple of hours. But my guess is they're actually just going to go along that coast, close to the coast, so people can view the cliffs of Moher and the Burren from the boat. So this probably again won't come out, but as I suspected, that guy seems to just be doing a coastal kind of a flyby of the Burren and the cliffs of Moher further south. Interestingly, I'm in southeasterly winds here, but I'm looking at the smoke from his chimney, and he's definitely in northerlies, which are, you know, what's forecast and what's everywhere else. So I suspect it's this close to this coast. It's some sort of a sea breeze like effect, filling in from the south. And I wonder, as I continue up the estuary, if it'll go back to the north. I hope it will, and I hope obviously it gets a bit stronger. But at this stage, you know, we're only 3.5 hours away, so yeah, it's not the end of the world if we have to motor the whole way. And it wouldn't be the end of the world if it's light when I arrive in Galway City, because it'll be late and I'll be trying to tie up temporarily to a pontoon to await the tide. So as kind of predicted and guessed from the angle of the smoke coming out of that cruise ship's chimney, the wind has gone back around. It's now kind of coming from the northeast, so we're sort of close hauled here, which is why I still have the engine on, just to give the boat a bit of punch, and hopefully it will continue to go around to the north as it's supposed to be forecast from. It looks like it could become quite a wonderful evening fairly easily, so hope for that. Cruise ship coming out there, a slightly smaller one. Looked like we were going to be on a bit of a collision course with them for a while, but they've turned away now to go south. About 2 reefs in the main. We're kind of upwind, and there's just no point in being under pressure. Food for this evening, a buffalo chicken kind of a thing. Just doing a wrap right now. Done. So that's the outcome of that. It's a buffalo chicken burrito. We've got about 8 miles to go, and so we're closing in on Galway Bay. We're sort of, that's the coast of Clare down there. Over there somewhere is Kinvara, and up here is the upper reaches of Galway Bay. Galway is just sort of on the north side of it. So final approach to Galway now. Head sail rolled away and sun setting over the city. Low tide in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So there shouldn't be any flow in the channel here. I'm not sure if there usually is anyway. So we're just coming in by this red mark and then with the channel clear. Opening up ahead of us. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. This is Mutton Island. Let's go out to that during the week. We should be on the fairway now, but the sector light is staying red. Still red. There we go. White, red, white, red, white. I think a harbour dolphin just came up next to me there. He porpoise up ahead. He was kind of just lounging on the surface. It almost looked like a fin of a shark because it was just kind of going along the surface, not like ducking and diving like a dolphin. And then he just ducked underneath. There he is again. That's crazy. I'm sure this won't come out, but it's just a fin moving along the surface of the water. There's a blow. Huh. Try the back, see if the guy will hang around. He's coming over. He's gone under. He's just after coming up again. This will tell me what he is or who he is. Galway fungi.